Ahoy, shipmates! Or should I say, ooh, our shipmates, because I'm still on the farm. I need a bit of net decam, I feel. Bit all over the place here. There we go. There is P&O Ventura on your screen, shipmate. She is on her way out of port. There we go. Just passing the Town Quay in the port of Southampton here. On her way. Right, where is she off to? I think the Exodus Battle Kevin 2 is Pill with me with some information. She's off on a 4-night short break cruise to Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and that's then returning back. So that's a pretty short one, that one. I've been up at the farm today, up in Essex, do a bit of tractoring. So if you can see that brown patch on the right hand side, that's all my efforts cutting down the nettles. Almost lost the tractor 3 or 4 times in massive rabbit holes. Luckily the tractor's got 4-wheel drive, hydraulic tipper on the front, and also 3-point takeoff. 3-point takeoff at the back, so I can move the flail mower around, and it's got a diff lock as well. No idea what most of that means, but someone might do. Alright, so where is Ventura? There she is. Quite a short cruise this one, only 4 nights. I don't know the actual timetable. I should probably go and check on the timetables, really, shouldn't I? Better idea what's going on. Oh yeah, I'm just having I was going to say a busman's holiday. It's not really a busman's holiday, but I do enjoy a good time with some industrial machinery, diesel powered, you know, out in the open air. So it's a bit like being on a boat. They're typically diesel. Well, the ones I tend to go on are diesel powered. You're out in the open air, so I could sort of, you know, there are some similarities. Yeah. Also, you can probably have a rum while driving the tractor. No one is going to complain, unlike a bit like driving a boat. You should probably see. I'm going to just about see. There we go. I was just about to see. So on cruise cam now, we have all these apps are all in the. Right, what's going on here? Oh no, we've got some problems going on here. Oh, well, that will have to do. Like interpretation of cruise cam here. For some reason, not really getting cruise cam on this one. Been a bit problematic lately. Cruise cam had the nice little Chinese chaps come along and have a little look at it and fiddle with it, but it's not behaving itself. Not entirely sure why. I personally think it had a software update a while ago, and it's never been quite the same since. There you go, Ventura. Just in case you're wondering what the name of the ship was tonight, this evening, shipmates. Just about to poke her head outside the dockhead. There you go. Looks like a lovely evening here in the port of Southampton. We should probably check the weather, shouldn't we? What have we got here? 15 degrees centigrade, and the wind is 7.3 knots, gusting to 10. That's rather decent, isn't it? And the humidity sensor has broken. This is not the view of cruise cam that we want to see. Let me have a quick little go here. Sometimes a shove, make it work again, and sometimes it doesn't. Very problematic lately. No, now my software is complaining about something not being fast enough. I can't please all the software all the time, could you? Looks like there's quite a few shipmates on board. It'll be quite a pleasant evening out there. Hardly any wind. Going to be plenty of sun. Even that sky does look very dark in the background there. Certainly I notice up here here on the farm, we're experiencing some dark skies. It was a lovely sunny morning while I was out on the tractor, and then as the afternoon's gone on, the odd spot of rain. It's not doing too badly, but yeah, I think it's they've just about scraped away with a decent sail away. Oh, perfect evening. I've noticed on Netlycam to be out there with your sailboat, and look at that. Even you can just about see behind the sailboat is the rowing boat from the Southampton Rowing Club. So if there's a rowing boat out there, conditions really are lovely and flat on the water. Just what you need. I was speaking to the rowing boat chaps one time, and I said to them, how often do you actually get to go out on the water? Because you must suffer, because there's quite a lot of chop on Southampton water, because the wind tends to come roaring up it. And they said, oh yeah, we quite often get delayed. Yeah, certainly an adventure. Yeah, the flags look quite gentle on the top of Ventura. Oh, there must be some chat going on somewhere. Where did I put the chat? Oh, the challenge. The challenge for the captain this evening. Oh dear. Oh, here we go. Oh, ahoy there, shipmates. Oh, plenty of. Ahoy there, Dean Willis. Ahoy there, Silver Attack mates. He says he's got a brand new combine harvester. Well done. We don't need a combine. It's only a very small farm here. More of a small holding, really. A tiny little tractor. But if we do need a combine, I should give you a call, shipmates. Were there Barry Breen? I don't know, were there wrapping this bit. Or the Ian Morgan on about the Wurzels. No, I don't think we'll have any. No, I'm trying to avoid the Wurzels. I will be back. I'll make a little video later. I've been strapping cameras to the actual to the tractor. I'm not sure how well it's going to come out. I will. Well, I shall let you see later. Go to one of the commercial vessels in port. It's lovely to see the name Ventura on the back there. Just a pity it's doesn't say the port of Southampton really. I much prefer that. But yes, really quite decent. Look at the slight smokiness coming out of the funnel there. Yeah, the internet here in the... Oh, look at that. There's the red jet shooting past. So the internet here in the countryside is actually very good indeed. There we go. It's not looking too bad in port, is it? And if I was clever enough, I should be able to move the other camera as well. The camera's just looking at nothing. Oh, see the yacht's got his spinner crouch. It's quite a nice shot. Let's have that one. That one. There we go. I've hardly got any lean on with the spinner crouch. Gosh, there's not a lot of wind at all. What was the weather? What's the weather? Oh, 6.6 knots. Oh yeah, that really is not very good. Definitely get your spinner grab. That's a gentle breeze wind. You have your spinnaker out and you're not even spilling your gin and tonic. Yes, luckily I didn't manage to decapitate myself with various farming implements today. I did lose the tractor down a couple of rabbit holes, which required some finagling of the gears and diff lock to get me out of the hole, as it were. And the rabbits are very ballsy here, I would say. don't give you any time at all to try and do anything. You go and do something, and they'll just be there, sitting at you, laughing at you. The silhouette here, look at that. It's a very calm day in the port of Southampton. Very good. So how do I get the chat back up? Chat here. Ahoy there, Scott Lewis from Easton in Pennsylvania. Ahoy there, shipmate. Now, ahoy there, Dean Willis. It says the Wurzel played his wife's degree party. Wow, that's something to remember. Ahoy there, Andrew Fatty. He's off on Iona. He said. Oh, yeah. Off on Iona at the weekend. I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm not surprised, shipmate. We went on Iona a few weeks ago. Very good indeed. So now, select a new camera. Yeah, that camera. Yes, it's still very sunny. I do much prefer these broadcasts at night time in the summer when it's a lot lighter, much easier to broadcast from. I've just been editing up some videos as well from a cruise conference I went to at the weekend and Friday. Been quite interesting. Managed to go onto the Fred Olsen. Oh, I forgot which one it was. Oh dear. Fred Olsen Polaris, I think it was. Then the Celebrity Silhouette, and then P&O Avia. So I've been editing up those videos. I would just like to thank Paul from Love Cruises. And he sponsored my little attendance to this conference. And if you are in the market for a cruise and you need some help choosing one, Paul specialises in the port of Southampton. He knows a great deal about all the ships, where they're going, where's best to find your cabin, all that bits and pieces, and he can give you some advice on times to visit the buffet. Very knowledgeable shipmate indeed. Just find the link, it should be in the description of the video. Let's see if we go for. Let's go for a bit of cruise cam here. Ventura is just going to pop out. That little white dot you can see on the centre of the screen, on top of that green hill, that is in fact the mark on the Isle of Wight. It is a navigational aid for sailors. It's quite old and it's very visible. It's amazing how far you can see that from. There we go. You can just see how wonderful the evening is in the Port of Southampton, shipmates. What a wonderful evening. Got ships departing every evening this week, and then quite a lot at the weekend. Last weekend, I think it was 5 on one day and 4 on the next, something like that. Or was it 5 on both days? Very busy, very busy. It's this time of year where we get a lot of busyness going on. quite a few sailing boats out this evening, I see. There's another one on Netley Cam there. A couple on Netley, 3 on Netley Cam. Oh, it looks like they've got a few Netley Club sailing boats out their swing moorings. It's that time of year they'll start to launch more of the boats from the club out onto their swing moorings, so they're easier to use. Oh, there, Elizabeth G. Sorry, I realise I've not been looking in the chat. Oh, there, Paul Dobson. Oh, yes, he's a Balmoral. That's right. I've been looking at the wrong ships. All that time on the tractor seats, I've been shaking the brains loose. Paul Dobson in the chat. He is Love Cruises. So if you do anything, to drop him a line. I haven't looked over on Cows yet. What's Cows like? Cows is very nice over in Cows. Yeah, not too many yachts in the sun. Yes, this is it's rather inconvenient. I don't want to know about my technical problems, but for some reason Cruise Cam is misbehaving itself. It's a very naughty camera. Have a look. What have we got tomorrow, shipmates? What have we got tomorrow? I'm not sure I'll be able to do on tomorrow. I do have to. Now I've flailed the field and then harrowed it. Tomorrow I have to broadcast some seeds. Then I have to roller it. And it's 7 o'clock from 101 berth. Now, probably Thursday. Looking good, shipmates. We have Aurora from 46 berth at 4:30, and then Queen Mary 2 from 106. And that'll give us a good continuous broadcast tomorrow. So, yeah, probably nothing for tomorrow. But Thursday, I think, is going to be a good day. Good day for a broadcast. I need to change a different camera, don't I? Let's have a look on this one here. Yeah, good. Oh, you can see the red funnel ferry in the very background there, shipmates. Oh, there, Babe Blue. I'm ex-Spanish. He's just reminding you all that the Ventura is parting up. 4-night short break cruise to Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and return. Just 4 nights. That'd be nice. Oh, there, Raz Blizzbits said he's received some emails from Fred Olsen at the weekend. Great deals, 50 to 60% off in some cases. Well, I have to say that I thought that Fred Olsen had the best food over the entire weekend. I sampled food from P&O Avia, the Celebrity Silhouette, and Fred Olsen Balmoral. I'd have to say that the Fred's food was the best and some really good service. Ship, on the other hand, had a bit of a whiff of the 80s about it. If you don't mind that, I think you'll enjoy the food and the experience, and the staff were definitely top rate. It's a really good view there, isn't it, on Itching Cow? Click on Netley Cam, see what's going on. Yeah, it's a good view there. P&O Ventura just getting towards the bottom of Southampton water. What's going on where I am at the moment? Skies are getting darker. No rain forecast. I'm going to sow the seeds tomorrow because forecast rain later in the day, and apparently that's a good thing to do. I don't know about this farming thing, it's a bit odd. You there of the tankers at the Forley Esso refinery. Well, that looks like a trimaran. I don't see too many trimarans around. He seems making heavy going of what I thought was quite flat water. Where the chat's gone. Where's the chat gone? Ah, found it. Odd sometimes this is. Oh, okay, right, where are we? Oh, they're Carmen's in the chat as well. Yes, waiting for access to install that one. Rab Despots, seems to agree with what I said about Balmoral. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I'm thinking roughly right. That's certainly not a bad experience. Being a smaller ship, the Fred Olsons they obviously go into slightly different areas than some of the bigger ships. Yeah, a different experience. Silverback 118 says, what seeds am I broadcasting? Well, gosh, man, you're asking technical questions here, aren't we? All right, okay, let's have a look. It is a medium, it's an NH01 medium to heavy land. So it's 3.8% mixed herbs, which consist of ribgrass, fenugreek, sheep's parsley, sainfoin, and sheep's burnet. 3.8% cocksfoot, 22.8% meadow rescue, 7.6% slender CRF, 19% Kentucky bluegrass. That's the only one I know of so far. 19% strong, 1.14% wildflowers, 9.5% chewing fescue, and 13.3% Timothy. I don't know where Timothy comes from. Yeah. There we go. So that's the what I shall be seeding tomorrow. And apparently it's done by hand. Ellie Burley says, with the 80s sounds perfect. Well, yes, I agree with you on the music front. It's more with of the 80s as in with of the 80s hotel. What a shame. Well, there, James Trains Ventures. Can't wait to travel on Ventura. Oh, excellent ship, mate. Well, I think you'll be in for a good trip. I don't know where you're going in August. Would that be a Mediterranean trip? Well, then there's Taylor's on Ventura in October. You got a lot of shipmates going on Ventura. I think someone was saying, I'm not quite sure who it was in the chat, I don't remember the name. They have a friend on Ventura. It's their 8th cruise. Apparently it's their favourite ship and they like to travel on it all the time. There we go. Well, there, Chris Roberts says, family will be under Ventura signing cows. Oh, okay. Probably won't be live streamed by then. I need to go and assist with some farm duties. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what I can do. Dun, 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 dun. might be able to give you a quick screenshot of it. Let's have a look, see what we can do. Oh, there we go. There we go. That is it. Seems to have turned into a farming channel. But see, look, 13.3% of Timothy. Oh, I don't know. Make of that what you will. Apparently, it's more suited to horses than. Oh, I've just pressed the button. Shouldn't be any problem. I think. But anyway, more suited to horses than cows. Yeah, cows prefer more rye or something. I don't really know. It's quite complicated. The rye makes the horses overweight because they can't cope with that much energy. Whereas cows like ryegrass because it fattens them up and gets them good for market and milking and all that sort of thing. It's dangerous being on a farm. You start learning things. Right. Like I say, shipmates, I don't think I'll be live streaming tomorrow due to the timing and beer post factoring beer related activities. But on the other hand, I think Thursday it will be a cracking day because we have two ships. I don't remember. Well, certainly Queen Mary 2 and what was it on? I've forgotten already. I've been distracted by Timothy. Timothy the Grass. Yes, back 1.8 says it's yes. I think it's designed for horses. Seems to be not for sheep. No, hang on, no, not sheep. Cows. The other one, the ones that provide the drinking stuff. Yeah, cows. It's not for cows because it's not enough rye in it. It's especially designed for horses. It gives them a balanced flowers and doesn't make the horses overweight. Oh, well, there's Def P. Hope I've been informative in the subject I know absolutely nothing about. Or there, Diane MC says Timothy is a grass, awful if you have hay fever. Oh, there we go. That's something new every day. Didn't know there was. To be honest, I Kentucky bluegrass. I seem to remember. I think that, if I remember correctly, is it Kentucky bluegrass? Yeah, Kentucky bluegrass. Apart from being some sort of form of music, I think Kentucky bluegrass is good for golf courses, if memory serves me correctly. Very green and hard wearing. Oh, the Rabdes bit seems to be enjoying the diversion into farming. Oh, and ahoy there, Roger Parrott says that will grow nicely. Keep the soil damp. 10 days it will be up. Okay, great. Well, we've got. I'm going to sow it tomorrow or broadcast it. I believe that's the correct term. Yeah, why not? Because there is some rain forecast later in the day. And there's a spot of rain at the moment, actually. I don't know if you can see the. If you can see the spot of rain out there. You know, the horses are running around. Oh, they're all going into the field toilet. I mean, sorry, the field shelter. Yes, the patch on the right is the bits that I lailed earlier. A bit muddy. I should be interested in it, really. It's just a distraction. Oh, Etienne. Oh, excellent. Oh, I should ask Etienne because he's our resident green finger on the Isle of Wight. Grows the biggest carrots in the world. Kentucky is good for colour. Ah. But there's Def P. I enjoyed a bit of farm camp. Well, I should put it back on tomorrow. I will be back. You'll probably see me in the distance driving around with the roller at the back this time. I've done the flailing and the harrowing. rollering tomorrow, and then broadcasting. So broadcasting, I believe, will be walking around throwing it. On the screen, you can see now on the right-hand side is the ferry from the Isle of Wight, ride from the Isle of Wight to Portsmouth. And that little thing at the bottom of the screen that's whizzing past, that's one of these moths. That's a foiling little one-man yacht. Absolutely brilliant they are. I did think about buying one, but pretty quite expensive. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Been distracted. Distracted myself with all this farming rigmarole. Cruise cam working yet? No, cruise cam stuck at 6 minutes. Very annoying. Yeah, it looks like it's turning into quite a decent night. It's all really grey here. I'm up in Essex. This is Essex for you. Lots of grey sky. Could be useful tomorrow. We need a little bit of rain after I've broadcast the seed. Well, hope you've enjoyed that one, shipmate. I will be back, I think, Thursday. That would be the best day. We get Queen Mary 2 and we get another ship. Honestly, spending all day on the tractors numbed my brain. Those vibrations. Aurora, 46th berth, and then Queen Mary 2 on 106. Half an hour later, so perfect for my timing really. By the time Aurora gets down to the end of Southampton water, Queen Mary 2 will be in shot, so that'll be perfect. Well, I must. I'll probably have a sore bottom tomorrow after all this tractoring. Right, I should say, if you are enjoying this content, shipmates, even though we have ventured into the world of grass seed mixtures, which I'm not entirely sure why we're there. If you are enjoying this channel and this content, and you'd like to support the channel, please do think about subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. It does help the channel out a lot. Just big thank you to all my PayPal donators and Patreons, and of course all the blue spanners in the channel. Seem to know a lot more than I do about absolutely everything, especially our green-fingered Isle of Wight expert Etienne, who is up totally on everything, especially the green-fingered nature. Absolute genius, that man. Silverback 118 says, am I going to go to the pub and order surf and turf? No, not today, but that's happening Thursday, I think. I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, Tuesday today. Yeah, that'll be a Thursday. I'll probably down to the pub. So yes, I'm very tempted with surf and turf. Perfect combination to finish the day off. I think it's going to be a curry this evening. Probably lamb, because sheeps are just a pain, and the best thing I can think to do with the sheep is to eat it. Brilliant. Right. If I can get all the cameras working. Always one of them wants to drop off somewhere, doesn't it? What's going over on cows? Oh, look at all the yachts out there now. Gosh, I wonder if there's some sort of race going on. Anyway, how can I find out? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look, shipmate, shall we? Oh, yeah, looks like a bit of a race going on. Yeah, there we go. We look over on the Isle of Wight. No, not there. Why is this not updating? It's broken. Oh. Right, that's it. Not one of my days. Not one of those days, is it? Well, you can see now that Aurora is starting to turn, heading away around Cowshot. Soon to be out around Bramblebank and then off to the Netherlands. 4-night cruise, a very short one. Right. Till next time, shipmates. Oh, I just remembered that white triangular mark that you can see on the top of the hill there, just to the left of the cow shop NCI tower, is the C mark. Don't know why I can remember earlier. I think obviously this tractor's rattled my brains loose. Right, that is it now. I shall cease the broadcast once the Ventura is past the cow shot bit. Till next time, shipmates.